Hello, I'm Degori, and welcome to episode 39 of our playthrough of Crusader Kings 3. So, last episode I ended by talking about declaring war here for the Duchy of Valencia, and I think that's still the plan, so let's get that started. We do have the option, because he does have 9,000 troops, which, granted, we have almost 22,000. Let's pause and at least get our armies raising while we sit here and meander. Between him and his allies, he can raise almost 10,000 troops. Granted, we can raise double that, but it may not be a bad idea if we get into trouble to call in our allies. So we'll kind of leave that in the back of our, on the back burner for now, because I don't know that we'll really need it. I think we probably will raise up everybody for now, just to be on the safe side, though. And we'll want to kind of prioritize the Duchy of Valencia and then maybe try and move towards his capital. I'm not sure. Looks like that should be about everybody. You have, like, all of the catapults, don't you? No, you don't. You've got a stack, so we're going to send you down there. You have the other set, so I guess we'll send you there. You can go over here and kind of guard him. You can go down here and guard him. And then you three are just going to come park yourselves over here and see what happens. Well, there's his army. I think we may want to split some of the men-at-arms off and put them back with this main army. Oh, we got another martial perk. Controlled territory defender advantage or increased control in county. I think we'll just go with a man's home, get the territory advantage when we're the defender. I don't know that we ever really will be the defender much, but it's something. Let's, at the very least, have you stop for a second and split the light cavalry off, and then send you back that way. Have the cavalry move over here, and we actually want to do the same with these bowmen here, and move them in with the main army. Between these two, they're only going to have about 6,000 apiece, which really may not be enough to stop the other army wandering around, but it should be enough to hold them off long enough for reinforcements to arrive, if nothing else. This murder scheme is almost done. Can we improve our odds here any? Doesn't look like it. So we may just have to kind of sit on it and wait and hope we get lucky with a 53% chance. I mean, it's better than half. So yeah, another child lost in the forest. Oh, it did, however, work out. And my scheme was not my what? My words. My words are deserting me. My involvement, that is the word I was looking for. My involvement in the scheme is not known. So, in theory, we still want to keep Prince Mail going as pinned so we can give him the kingdom level title when it comes up. Your son, your youngest son, is now the heir who is betrothed to my daughter matrilineally. That's what I like to see. So in theory, I believe that her son or her children should get Croatia, if I'm remembering this right. We are actually not losing this battle, but it was kind of looking like it for a minute. My counselor died. My steward. We actually had a steward who was our friend, who wasn't bad, and a powerful vassal. Yeah, Duke Egbert here. Who already likes me, so it may actually be better to have the slightly better steward who is a powerful vassal who doesn't like me take this job. And I think that's what we'll do. does actually make her like me a fair bit. She still doesn't like that I'm tribal or that she has high taxes. But that's fine. Her council rights are guaranteed. Why is that? No. They're not guaranteed. Interesting. I'm not sure why it says they are. Demand council position can be... She has that privilege. I'm not entirely sure why she has that, though. Very bizarre. Because I don't see it in her contract. It's not guaranteed at all. Oh, I wonder if that's for... She is the Duchess of Mercia. Well, no, because I'm the King of England, right? Yeah. Kingdom of Burgundy, Aquitaine, Alba, England, yeah. Odd. Alright, well. It's fine. I mean, I wanted her on the council anyway, now that my friend is dead. Alright, we did win that battle. We only captured one person, and they are willing to ransom him for a fair amount. I think we will move back down here and just kind of sit and wait again. Both of these sieges are going well. Although he's apparently involved in more than one war? No? So who are these guys? Oh, well, wonderful. My counselor, who I just appointed to be my steward, has just died. That's less than ideal. I guess we'll make Duke Egbert our steward. Hopefully he doesn't die immediately like the last one did. Apparently a bad position to have. We can transfer vassals to their rightful liege. Kind of want to do that whenever we have the chance, so we will do that. Siege of Valencia is finished. Lovely. So we'll move you guys down here. Keep you out of the way if at all possible. Who are these guys? Oh, this must be an internal war. Yeah, this is an internal war he's got going on. Or one of his vassals has declared war at the very least. He's not actually involved in it. It does still cause us some problems, but it should be fine. A curse undone. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God know that I was cursed the day I met Mayor Sinich. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that loathsome boar to her grave. Not one day too soon. Well, I lose some stress. We are still extremely stressed out, which is kind of an issue. I really don't want to have a mental break and have to choose something horrible like whipping myself to make myself feel better. That just does not sound like a good time. So that siege is done and moved. These guys are sieging. I don't see their army. Oh, there they are. Speak of the devil. Do I want to try and chase them down? I actually think I do. Speaking of our army, I haven't checked lately. No, I don't have any other men-at-arms regiments I can raise right now. I do like going with the 2 onagers, so we'll just leave it the way it is. I do want to split off enough levies to maintain that siege and then see if I can't chase down his army and beat up on that some more, just to make them a little bit less of a threat. He's either being chased or got something else going on. That's fine. Anything else interesting happening over here? Doesn't appear to be. We kind of split this guy in half, which is going to cause him some problems, I think. We'll make a trip over the mountains into Mercia and see if we can't stop this guy. Siege is still going well. You have plenty of supply. Why does it say that you're using 10,000 supply right there? Okay, it doesn't anymore. That was very bizarre. Oh, I wonder if it was because I had them highlighted and moving. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Because I had this army highlighted, it was telling me there was not going to be anything close to enough supply there. That's fine, I can accept that. I hadn't planned on moving them there anyway. Let's see if we can catch you at some point. Or are you just gonna keep running around? Which makes no sense, because I'm pretty sure we have the perk that gives us faster... Yeah, organized march, faster movement. Apparently it's not that much faster though. We finished this siege, lovely. We are almost at 100% war score, so another siege will probably do it, especially if we win this battle here. Actually, that was enough, but we're already moving into the battle, so we might as well finish it and see if we can't get some more people to ransom. Because we actually got quite a few here. We're going to have to ransom one at a time, it appears like. We lost an alliance, but gained an alliance. Where are you? Oh, you're way over there? Alright. Not too terribly worried about that. Why did it... Oh, we are going to lose a battle there. Let's get you guys to move in there and see if we can't do something about that. It may be over before they can get there, though. Nope, they made it in time. Lovely. We'll finish that battle, too. There we go. We can ransom some more people. Anybody worth more than 10 gold? You're worth 25, but you can't afford it. And you're worth 50, but you can't afford it. Well, we'll take the 10. And then we will go ahead and end this war for the Duchy of Valencia. Lovely. Yeah, no, that's fine. We want to grant this to somebody. We'll give it to this guy who is intelligent and also has the leather's pox, so I don't want to know where that came from. Should be able to... No. Can't form any more duchies or anything. That's fine. We can call a hunt, reduce our stress. Lovely. I think we should no longer be stressed out after this. Looks like it. We are moving towards religious icon, which... Can we still consecrate the bloodline? I want you to be on top. Well, we'll look at it in a second. There's something majestic about the way the heart gazes across the landscape. From behind the bushes I raise my bow. I silently glance over at my brother, Duke Gorston, to see him doing the same. Well, he kinda likes me, so if I bring it down I'll gain prestige. If not, I'll gain some stress and he'll gain some opinion. I don't want any more stress. I'm barely, like, over the stress limit as it is, so no, we're gonna take the shot and gain the prestige. If we consecrate the bloodline, I will gain 125 stress because I'm humble. Okay. That could be a problem. Hunt is over. We gained some prestige. I apparently did not lose as much stress as I hoped. I'm at 102. I need to be under 100. I think we may still consecrate the bloodline. I don't remember what it does off the top of my head. We will gain 500 renown. I will gain the trait Paragon and become... Yeah, that's about it. So it may have to wait. I mean, 500 renown is still 500 renown, so it's not the worst thing ever. Actually, let's... If we looked at... No, it's still this little bit here. That's fine. Can't really do a whole lot until our truces are up with this guy and this guy. So we might as well continue moving our way down the eastern side of Iberia and take this this duchy, I should say. He should have again looked to see if he had allies. I'm really bad about doing that. I mean, I've kind of reached the point where somebody this small... Actually, he's not as small as I thought. He's actually quite large. He still only has 2,000 troops, despite his size, so I would have been fine. But I've been bitten by that more than once where I'm like, oh yeah, I got this, and no, I don't. Alright, move our rally point and get that going. He is not in any wars, but we do have a truce for a while. Actually, we have quite a few. This guy, we have one for 2 more years. That'll be alright. We've got plenty to do in the meantime. We still can do something with Navarra and Vizcaya, maybe even Asturias, although I think with Asturias we would probably need some kind of CB. I'll have to look in a minute. Oh, these actually a bunch of people joined the war because it is a religious war. Doesn't look like much that they're going to be able to do, but I think we'll probably raise all of our troops just to be on the safe side. We do still have prisoners we can ransom. Let's move with what we have for now. We'll probably have to cross into the northern part of Africa to finish this war, just for war score, if for no other reason. In the meantime, anybody... Well, we can get a couple of little ransoms while we're here. You, Count Brel, will inherit the Duchy of Leon. Yeah. Foreign title of a higher tier than his current primary title. Yeah. You need to be a duke, is what you're telling me. Are you involved in any kind of wars to make yourself a duke? It does not appear that you are. Alright, well, I mean, if we lose a little bit of land, we lose a little bit of land. We'll be more than able to take it back. It's much more of a threat when you're a smaller country or a smaller empire. Just because losing that little bit of land can mean the loss of a lot of taxes or manpower. My vassal, Duke Barthélemy, has brought forward undeniable evidence that Godfrey was fathered by none other than him. I wonder, did Godfrey know about his true heritage? Well, he's 0, so I doubt he knew and or cared. Or is this as much news to him as it is to me? Will this revelation become a blessing or a curse? Well, I mean, you're not married. You are, so I'm pretty sure your wife is probably not happy about this. But to me, that sounds kind of like a personal problem, because I want no part of your domestic squabble. Oh, I probably should have split these guys up at the very least. Alright, split you guys in half, have you move over there. It looks like they are bringing some troops over to siege my own stuff. So let's split off a wandering army from these guys. We'll leave about 3,000 troops behind. You guys can go there. You are done with this siege, so we'll actually split you off. And send you down here and move the rest of you up there. There we go. Tarragona is under siege, yep. We will deal with that here momentarily. I'm pretty sure 11,000 guys will be more than sufficient. Hopefully these guys don't get beat up in my normal way of leaving them behind and forgetting about them, so that a much larger army can come stomp on them. Because I am really bad about that. You converted from Welsh to Occitan? Alright, that's fine. I would have rather you converted to Irish, but do what you gotta do. Ransom you. You finished promoting culture. Lovely. Can you continue that, please? Go ahead and do in Sussex, and then the entire Duchy of Kent should be converted. There. Oop, battle, yep, is done. Spiteful acts. Paolo's spinelessness has always bothered me, but recently has been getting on my nerves more than ever. I want to get back at him for this behavior, but what form should my reprisal take? Spread rumors. Not a very good chance of that happening. I could write a poem mocking his failings. That doesn't have the greatest chance either. Or I could call him out directly. Well, I am kind of a, like, wrathful, ambitious man, so yeah, let's just call him out directly. That seems like it'll never end badly, right? No, what could possibly go wrong there? When I called Paolo out on his fury, he took it as a grave insult and challenged me to a duel in order to uphold his honor. Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen. He has a prowess of 12 to my prowess of 14. I could say we're on. 20% chance of a triumphant victory, 33% chance of a narrow victory, 31% chance of a narrow defeat, and a 15% chance of a humiliating defeat. I mean, I've got better than 50% odds to win, so yeah, you're on, Paolo. He's gonna narrow defeat. As High King Sedwin and I begin our duel, I'm High King Sedwin, aren't I? Something seems very off there. As High King Sedwin and I begin our duel, I realize that he is a greater foe than I anticipated. The battle is close, with each of us trading attacks and parries as we seek an opening. Eventually, as I start to suffer from exhaustion, my guard slips for just a moment, which Sedwin takes advantage of to slice a deep gash in my arm with his sword. Bleeding heavily, I have no choice but to concede the match. Okay, now I'm confused. Because it seems to be telling it from Paolo's point of view. I'm not sure if that's actually what happened or if somewhere in the programming for this it's backwards. Like if it's inverted the characters somehow. Actually, I have 12,684 prestige. How much? Well, this says I spent 150 and Paolo gained 150. I'm very confused as to how that worked. Because I seem to have lost, but it's told from his point of view that he lost? I don't know. Waldensians in Corsica. No, what twisted mockery of our faith is this? Why? Oh, that's not me. That's Corsica's over here, that's right. That's got nothing to do with me. As long as you don't spread it to me, we'll be fine. Although you probably will, because it tends to spread quite a bit. Alright, we have finished this siege. There is nothing else to siege over here. I think I'll have my troops meet up here and then send them to northern Africa to siege out the holdings down there. Because we only have, well, 33% more score. Yeah, that's not quite enough. Actually, everybody can go since you guys finished that siege. I think we'll land over here. Mararid has died in my dungeons. Well, somebody should have paid money for you and you could have gotten out. I'll only get 10 gold for this, but I'm gonna get much less if they, if they die. Valencia is under siege by about 1,000 dudes. So, can we halt you? Oh no, you're already on your way out to sea. That's fine. You go out to sea and then we'll just have you land on top of these guys. How about that? Children are getting benefits from spouse's tutelage, ransoms, people getting taken prisoner, all kinds of happy stuff going on. There we go. Landed on top of them, despite the fact that we're going to have a penalty for recently disembarking. Although we took the leader hostage. So, this war is now over anyway. We got a couple of counties that we need to grant to somebody else. Definitely not our son, who I'm pretty sure is a murderer. A lot of the people in our dynasty are picking up bad traits, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, can we create a duchy? Yes, we can create the Duchy of Valencia. I don't think that that would go to... No. So we want to give it to somebody else. I guess we can grant it to this kid. And it doesn't make a difference to me at this point. What about the kingdom title? Can we create that yet? No. We need... I can't usurp it from this guy. Oh, well, we're about to declare war on him next, so we should be able to do it. We have a ransom notice. Sure, I will take 30 gold to let you free. So yeah, I think... Well, no, you're not the one who controls... I'm very confused. This is controlled by you. Oh, you're over here. Alright, fair enough. That's you. Gotcha. You are in all kinds of wars already. So we want... Do we want to take Mercia? I think we do. Alright. Raise our armies. You are not going to be able to put up much of a fight, I think, since you're in about 3 other wars. Although you do have friends joining. Although they don't look to have enough troops to be able to help you. That's fine by me. This should be more than sufficient. So I think we'll take Mercia and then we'll work our way through the islands. Should it become necessary. How are we doing culture-wise? We're getting there. About 5 more years for that and 15 more years for barracks. And then we should be able to adopt feudalism, which I'm pretty sure is where we're going to end this. We still got a little while to go, though. In the meantime, we will continue to consolidate our hold on Iberia. We also have a fairly good chance of inheriting the Byzantine Empire, or at the very least having it become part of our dynasty. I'm actually not sure if we would inherit it. I don't think we would. Actually, we might, since he is our son. I don't know. Camp dispute. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my champion's lodgings. Investigating the disturbance, I find Daniel and Duke Manassas in the middle of a heated argument while several onlookers edge them on. No, we'll deliver a speech about unity, 60% chance that it succeeds, and if not, we just have a fight. And it worked out. We are stronger when we stand together. You guys need to remember that. And the fact that I'm the king, so I'm always right. I'm pretty sure that's how that works, right? Do we want enduring hardships? Enemy occupations don't lower control, which is nice, but we generally don't have anything being occupied if we can avoid it. Or restricting organization. We're not really increasing control in counties using our marshal, but we might as well get it just to continue moving down the tree if nothing else. The next couple really aren't going to do a whole lot for us directly anyway. It is entirely possible that I probably should consider, at the very least, switching to a different lifestyle. I mean, even stewardship may help us out more, or diplomacy. Actually, bad are our... Oh, our stats were on that other screen. I just wasn't paying attention. Even intrigue or learning diplomacy would be good. It's not like we couldn't use a fair amount of help everywhere. But we'll just kind of roll with it for now. It should be okay. Our nephew was slain. Well, that's unfortunate. Not that we don't have, like, tons of people in our dynasty. Where is our 238 living members? Quite a few. Our dynasty tree is fairly large. So, you know, it's not like we're under any... words are hard. I've lost the words again. It's not like we're in any danger of, like, losing the game to not having anybody to continue our dynasty. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, we have finished the siege, took a couple of prisoners. I think we'll split these guys in half. We will send one half... Nope. I only want one of you. Thank you. To go there. 298 guys is enough to complete that siege, huh? You're going there. I'm going to actually split you in half as well. The half with the onagers I will send to this other island, and this half are going to go beat up on these guys. 10 to 1 odds, even though we're going to have the recently disembarked penalty, should be fine. More people winning their wars, which may be good or bad for us, I'm not entirely sure. You are... Oh, you had a kid. Well, that's unfortunate. Wait, did you have a child? Who is this, and why are they your heir? Alright, I'm very confused. Why is this kid now your heir? You have a kid who should be your heir. I'm very confused. Alright, whatever. It is what it is. We will deal with that when the time comes. Actually, I don't have any female kids left who aren't married, do I? Nope, and they're all older anyway. Although you need to be married at some point, don't you? We want somebody a little bit older, preferably not of our dynasty. That would be lovely. Not our dynasty, there we go. You are 11. Slavonia. One I can't pronounce. You are the princess of the Kingdom of Italy. This has potential. You stutter, but that's not necessarily deal-breaking. Yeah, I think we will actually betroth... Oh wow, we're gonna have wheezing and stuttering. That's kind of horrible, but we can make it work. So you are the King of Italy. Interesting. You have 3 daughters. I just married you to the youngest one yet. Oh, well, you haven't accepted yet. Let's wait until you accept. There we go. You want to join me to join you in your conquest of the duchy. Can we hover over this? Thank you. Where? Over here. So I'm guessing that's Italy being attacked? Yep, that is Italy being attacked. I will claim I'm joining you, but really I just want to check out like what you got going on here. So it is your youngest daughter. Do we want to murder our way to her being in charge? It's not as good as if we had a intrigue focus. Maybe that's what we should do. We are doing a lot of murdering. Let's look into that, shall we? We could change our focus to the skullduggery focus. Would raise our intrigue. Agent acceptance would go up. Yeah, let's do that. And there's nothing that says a little intrigue doesn't have its place in warfare. So yeah, let's murder some people. You are married and have a lot of children already. Who is your heir? You are the heir. That is actually going to be a problem. Because it's not just a couple people we gotta murder. It's a lot. Alright, well, we got nothing else going on at the moment. Oh, wrong one. I want the Kingdom of Italy, not me. So, let's start by getting rid of you. That way, you don't end up married with kids of your own, and meaning I have to kill even more people. Well, Duke Rudolph is more than willing to help out, as is your sister. Ooh. Ouch. Your sister is willing to take not a whole lot of money to murder you. My spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at the local tavern. The man has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly about the great deal he struck with a fancy lady in pearls and silk. Apparently he drew a map of the local farmlands for an unknown noblewoman. The spies think the lady must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. Well, you're going to the dungeon. Have a nice time. What you get for not thinking your way through what you're doing. Although, I guess I'm doing the same thing without really thinking my way through it, but shush, nobody needs to know that. We're almost done with this war here. Twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that I was cursed the day I met Paolo. Oh, he's the one that just attacked me. Well, dueled me because I called him out, but sure. Today he died, though. I lose some stress. He was killed by Vid. He must have been in a battle. Well, sucks to be you, and now I'm not as stressed, so good times. You want to join you in the Croatian War for Count Gasper's claim on the county of Fermo. That was kind of a mouthful. Croatia is attacking Italy? No, just some Swandio Urbino. Sure, we'll join that war. Means we will get some more land, I think. Or at least somebody in my dynasty will control more land. I'm kind of in a lot of... Oh, Duke Rudolph is no longer an agent in my scheme. Oh, he died. Well, that's unfortunate. How is the scheme going otherwise? Not well. Do have a couple more people who would be willing to join. Enough to at least make it worthwhile, I think, even if it is still fairly expensive. So that was heavily expensive. What does that bring us up to? Only brings us up to... Well, that brings us up to 81. I think with these two, should bring us exactly to 95. There is no real room for error, though, which is kind of unfortunate. Yep, agents joining schemes, lovely. I could explore the hills myself. Actually, this would give me more secrecy and success chance, which I don't need, but it is guaranteed. And there's no chance of anybody failing it. Like, this guy's 67% chance that he doesn't run his mouth, but I know I won't run my mouth, and because I have Novice Hunter, it'll work out perfectly. So yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, we have finished the siege and won our war. So now, do we have enough to take this kingdom? No, we don't. We can transfer some vassals around, so that's a thing we should do. Why can we not claim... He's in a war, and he's hostile to me. So I think we'll, at the very least, have to take this guy on again and take the... What is this? The Baleares Islands? To make him give up his title. Which is unfortunate, but gotta work with what we've got. We did take prisoners. Anybody we can ransom? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, well, we finished that war, moved further down the eastern coast of Iberia. We're trying to murder our way to being part of the Italian, or controlling the Italian throne. I think we've succeeded with Croatia and the Byzantine Empire. So yeah, why not Italy too? But we'll see how that goes in another episode. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. Bye!